job to pick is just heavy magic damage coming out of carry, which is pretty unusual and one of the few things that's very good against Timbersaw.
Absolutely, and I think that you know, if there's a time to pick these heroes, it's right now. But it does really come back to, again, like, is this the time to pick these heroes? But again, the other thing that you mentioned is like Evil Geniuses. They're running this crit tiny, which we've heard has been picked a couple of times in South America as well, potentially in response to some of this type of action that we're seeing here as well. But the 4 tiny has not looked nearly as good as that core tiny when it's gotten taken. So we'll see if crit can make stuff happen. Certainly with iceiceice, there's going to be some potential there for some aggression.
Yeah, I think, you know, Crit's very good on this hero. It's the kind of hero that suits his playstyle very well, so I don't doubt his ability. It's a pretty weak hero in the lane, which is why immediately he's just trying to pull some waves because nice play by Lies actually stops the pull from happening.
Yeah, that's very neat.
Yeah. And the problem with Tiny, you're this zero armor hero. You're like meant to be the frontliner for your offlaner at times, but you've got zero armor, so you can't really run in without taking a lot of damage. Against the CM Gyro, they cannot play this lane. They just have to pull waves and try to get Timbersaw levels.
I do like, though, that they're making this movement already here and creating this new weird lane as both supports go and pick up the creeps.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is weird. But the thing about this is that I guess it's been a little bit harder for iceiceice to punish at that level 1, but now it's got level 2. It's scary, and Monster up top taking a lot of pressure from Arteezy, forced all the way back there. But yeah, I guess that is one thing, is that, like, you know, until iceiceice gets a couple more levels, he wasn't able to punish like Shu dragging that wave back again either.
But now, Crit's at level 2 now, so
yeah, might actually be in trouble. Avalanche toss back. Oh no, he missed. That would have been nice.
Yeah, he got body blocked by his own creeps a little bit there. Fortunately, running, so not the biggest deal. It looks like he's going to make a swing towards mid lane, and he knows he's de-warded that cliff, so he found the ward that was planted, and that means this Leshrac will not see this coming, and Lesh does not have a bottle yet.
Well, they might realize it soon as that second wave comes underneath the tower. They might signal to Lesh, hey, Tiny's gone for a little bit, and looks like he's playing it somewhat safe, but the movement comes over and not able to get there in time. And Abed very happy to come and clean up the mess.
He bought the bottle. He just got enough gold at the last second before he died, so not a complete disaster for Lesh.
A little bit of a disaster for Monster, who had to TP back home as iceiceice down bottom. With him gone on crit, he doesn't have that much help.
He's
but
okay,
again,
though.
Yeah, level 3.
Yeah, he's forcing a lot of mana and spell set, and he's got a salve, so that's kind of like a very value way to use your salve. You force out a lot of regen and mana from them. It is a CM, so there is aura, level 2. Often CMs don't get the aura until a bit later on, but Shu immediately going into it, knowing that they need to sustain these lanes.
They have to keep that pressure on whenever possible. A little bit of a weird one. We haven't talked about top at all, but Aikster playing on the Wind Ranger. Going for the 1-1-1 build. So can use those abilities to sort of try and out harass whenever possible. But I mean, Ursa Witch Doctor is a terrifying lane in its own right, and they're winning all 3 lanes. Yeah. A little bit different fly going for the Voodoo Restoration instead of the Maledict. I imagine he'll go Maledict at 3, 4, and 5. It's just such a good spell, but opting to go for a sustain kind of play in lane rather than any kind of aggressive play with the Maledict, then, you know, I didn't see what happened, so maybe there was a reason for it, but another rotation made crit, making Kits' life very difficult. Yeah, they got him again. This is an easy one. It happens so quickly, and I don't know how you stop that except getting another ward down, right? Like, crit didn't even need to smoke for that. Yeah, I think once he dewards that ward, like, you just need to put another ward somewhere in this bottom jungle, or like just in your mid lane, like here or something. Like, sure. Up top, he's maledicted. It's only level 1, but God, even crit coming in to get involved in the action, and Monster lays down the acid spray, but accepts his fate. Arteezy chased him all the way to jungle. Yeah, he's like, I'm not walking back to lane. I'm TPing. There's creeps to be hit. A lot of kills were what 5ManMidas started their last game with. This time they don't have that luxury and down 1,000 gold with the lanes also going against them. Yeah, that's not the start they were hoping for. It doesn't feel like, yeah, like you say, they're losing all 3 lanes. It's kind of similar to last game, but last game they were getting some kills, so I think, you know, you don't know you're losing the lanes that badly. You feel like you're doing okay when you're getting those kills. They were up like, you know, 5 kills to 2, but they're just getting picked apart here. Abed with the Arcane Rune Sonic Wave gets a solo kill in the mid lane. Yeah, that one hurts. Didn't get that stack off either by the Wind Ranger over in the jungle, as there is a ward over in the area now too, so they'll see any of these movements that Aikster makes. So mid lane, really bad disaster. What level is Lesh right now? He's 5, not even like 5.5 yet, but I don't know. He's also gone for this lightning build. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, against the Queen of Pain, I guess he just wanted to stay back, which yeah, I think the build makes sense, and then you start leveling up the Edict for the tower push later on. But he's not going to be getting those levels that you'd typically expect out of a mid laner because of how poorly his lane has gone.
Right. Gonna make it that much harder. Arteezy finds Monster, but not gonna try and go for any more there. And in the meantime, Aikster is getting a little bit of lane time to himself as well.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, this Alk is not getting the... I mean, doing okay. But his main goal is going to be to pull those Ag Scepters this game.
Oh my god, iceiceice down bottom getting very aggro, and you can see mid, Abed is just zoning the Lesh out. Lesh is trying to find a hiding space here, which is not going to get him killed, as top lane also going poorly. All of these lanes are just in the struggle bus, as Kit's going to maybe try and find an Earth Splitter.
With the siege creep, this tower's just going to die here. And Abed's got ultimate in a couple of seconds.
Yeah, I think Shu might just be dead here in just a moment. Sonic Wave dropped down onto his face. And
running to the left.
He gets there just in time.
That was like a 0.1 seconds before that poison tick, I think, went off. Great heads up play from CM to turn around. Power does go down, not denied, unfortunately. Abed gets another rune. Yeah, I mean, that's the great thing about how aggressive they're playing, is that they're able to secure all these runes as well.
Game is definitely hard as they go back again onto Kits. Crit is there. Avalanche toss available in just a moment. He's still hanging out for the time being. Doesn't want to use too much of his mana pool. But they eventually drop it on his head. 0-4-0 with only 18 last hits. Oh god, it really hurts.
Flies contesting stacks in the jungle. May have gone too deep here. The Gyro's TP'd in to make sure they win this one, but here comes Arteezy as well.
And Crit, a big avalanche potential as it comes back off cooldown. Lies in trouble, will die. And now Monster also getting chased down with no tower to protect him. He's in a world of hurt. Monster is going to drop a good shackle there, but it looks like Fly will be the one that pays the price. But, I mean, that was your offlaner, your safe laner going down for Fly.
Yeah. And Arteezy went back to finish the jungle. He needs to be careful. He might actually die here if he's not. Okay, he's got Crit to back him up. But taking all, even the little baby creeps against an alchemist, since he gets bonus gold from like the skeletons, always worth it.
Pretty devastating, if I do say so myself.
Yeah,
that is the rough one.
And the Radiant Sentry is just out of range to scout out EG's ward, so this triangle is where Alk is going to be spending a lot of time trying to farm up stacks using his acid. Maybe they give it to Gyro, but Gyro's not really a jungle farmer.
Yeah, that could be a problem. Particularly, I think, with this build that he's gone with maxed out Rocket Barrage to try and punish that Timber.
Yeah. I think this Gyro's job is going to be to fight a bit. Crit finds the Gyro behind the tower.
And tosses him back in. Lies in trouble yet again. 8 minutes. It is a 5,000 gold lead. This is fallen completely off the rails for 5ManMidas, and Evil Genius is very happy to take full advantage.
Yeah, I think where things are looking really, really bad is that these 9 kills, 8 of them are on core heroes. Usually you see these, like, you know, 9-0 kill leads and it's just they get a bunch of support kills. No, they're killing carries, mids, and offlaners. Only 1 CM kill was a support.
Oh my god, they called this though. They saw this smoke.
Yep.
How did he get picked off like that? I mean, they DM drew the line where it was going to go to.
Yep,
that's a tough one.
Actually, I just realized all 10 of these kills are on cores. There was a deny on the CM, so every single kill has been on a core hero since the CM got denied.
Wow.
Iceiceice looking to bully Monster down bottom. He's not even level 6. We're almost 10 minutes in, and these core heroes haven't hit level 6. Gyro just barely.
This one actually just might be like they might just GG at some point. To be honest, like this is insane. Evil Geniuses are completely putting the screws to them.
Yep. Jenkins mentioned this could be more one-sided. They may have to bust out the thesaurus to describe the kind of shellacking we're in for.
I mean,
hopefully they opt for the thesaurus, not like something in Jenkins's mind, you know, but...
Right. Lies gonna get chased down here by Arteezy and Abed, and everybody else. They toss him on in. Quit able to take that kill away. Oh, Kid's also dropping down Sonic Wave. Shoe tries to pop the ulti. Arteezy thought about running in there. The absolute madman. Aikster gonna get the shackle. Can they bring him down? Toss tries to get him alive. Arteezy dodges through the trees and he's not gonna fall. Oh my god.
Man, that high armor combined with the voodoo restoration, just that focus fire damage, just without a javelin, you just does so little against melee heroes. Oh, Monster, he tried to grab a bounty room but couldn't quite get it to down bottom.
Oh my god,
I think he's gonna pay the price. Yep.
Oh wait, no, iceiceice doesn't have any mana. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, neither does Tiny, so Monster's good even without a TP.
I mean, Timber saw 5 heroes. Wow, that's pretty intense. I think one thing that's really interesting about this is it sort of like, I think, confirms what our beliefs were a little bit about like the North American region, particularly the like relative strength of those teams at the bottom, because this team 5ManMidas has pretty clearly been like the weakest team in the region, but it shows that there is that like second level of skill difference between the two of them, where like none of the games that EG played against, you know, Zoomers or Black and Yellow or any of this that looked this bad, I thought. For sure, it's hard. This is one of the best teams in the region.
Yep, and they're continuing to show it. Clean up a few more kills down bottom, or at least one. I don't think they can kill Monster here.
1,000 gold lead for EG. And, well, iceiceice still not all that afraid. He is going to stand tall down this bottom lane and go back in on a Monster yet again, because why not? Gonna stop him at this point and keep the catapult alive. Not powerful.
I think with the hood, he is pretty unkillable now, with even against all the magic damage. He has a fairy trinket queued up on Timbersaw. I don't think he realizes that's not an item you can buy.
Trade in, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That's what he's hoping for.
Well,
but Queen of Pain, Abed's like, no, you can't get your hands on this one, iceiceice.
The first one to get jumped on, gets there afterwards, has the Sonic Wave, gonna connect onto both of them, trying to take down Crit. He's gonna fall. Abed gets the jump away afterwards, finds one kill, now turns on to Aikster. He's already used the Focus Fire, but does have the power shot, only level 1. Oh, that's not enough. That's a triple kill for Abed, and now looking for more. Chase down comes for Monster. Oh man, Queen of Pain ready to go in for more, as does have another Scream of Pain in a moment. Do they give him the kill? Yes, the Ultra going the way of Abed, and he's still looking for more.
Give him the rampage.
Oh my god, he might actually get it to him. Jason looking for this finish. Abed, the slowest and most demoralizing rampage of the world, but iceiceice thinking about stealing it. Not gonna happen. The rampage is there for Abed. Give him another one. One is not enough. The blink in, chase down. Can they get some time? Doesn't quite look like it. He finally has to be stopped. My god.
Yeah, I think that's why he has the Fairy's Trinket, not Timbersaw. Abed putting on a back-to-back performance here. 2 games in a row where he is just popping off. Queen of Pain, not a hero we're seeing every day, and Abed making it look like it's a tier 1 competitive hero right now.
They thought Fly was alone.
Yeah, they thought they could kill Fly. That's a mistake.
Yeah, Abed goes in and sneaks another one. 13-0 and 5.
And I love what Arteezy's doing. He's just farming the enemy triangle while all this is going on. He has wards to protect him. So even if this Alco Gyro decides, okay, I'm not going to go fight, I'm going to go farm where it's safe. I mean, it's safe to go there, but there's no farm. Arteezy's taking it.
True. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's nothing to be gained. Looks like Fly might end up dropping here, as Abed still blinks away, not gonna get hit by that stun. Arteezy eats up Shoe, does have Enrage still, finds themselves another kill. Now Lies in trouble as the chase down continues. Evil Geniuses just showing no mercy here in this game number 2. Ooh, okay, they find 2, well, only 1 quick kill. iceiceice.
That was kind of you.
But still, 4 for 1.
The glyph for the multi-shot was kind of cool. It's only whenever they're diving your tier 2 towers, like using glyphs, those tier 2 towers do a lot of damage, you know. They do double the tier 1 tower damage, basically. They've been buffed a lot, so... With that said, you know, very small thing which got them 1 extra kill.
Find what you can find. Absolutely. Arteezy running back in with no enrage, no overpower, but they have to run away. Like, the reality is that there's nowhere that's safe. I don't know what kills they can even really find here. It's tough, and well, Abed up top again finds himself another kill on this Queen of Pain. Ruthless.
They're not messing around, EG here, just looking for that quick 2-0. They said it would be 2-0, they said it'd be easy, and they're backing up the talk right now.
I think Abed's gotten almost every rune from this one as well, and getting set up to get this haste down bottom. As Arteezy going to finish off Roshan. Ooh. Haste rune, and Abed's got one in his sights. Hello, monster.
You might actually be right that he's grabbed every single power rune. That would not surprise me. I can't think of a single rune someone else has picked up.
Chase down, avalanche toss. Abed, the one that gets the kill yet again. 15,000 gold lead now at 16 minutes.
Radiant's top tower
4-28. Bust out the thesaurus, boys. We'll see what it gets to.
Tower's going to stop falling. EG have the late game assurance of the earth, so have everything they need. They're just going to keep running it. 5ManMidas, I've got to imagine. And I think 5ManMidas, your only option here is just to fight your way back. There's a Veil Gyrocopter, you know. He knows he's not carrying this game, so he's going all in on the magic damage. I don't blame him, but he's also not going to be able to do a whole lot with it. Gets picked off again.
It's you got to get what you can at this point and try and just find yourselves a couple kills here, but it's not looking like it's going to happen all that quickly. Is Aikster going to fall fly, the one of all people that ends up getting the kill with that one last right click?
Abed was trying to secure with Scream, but everyone else stopped attacking. It felt like they were trying to fight over the kill.
Yeah.
So Abed Scream didn't actually get it because everyone else's right clicks stopped, but I think that's the game EG's playing now, is let's just try and pad out KDA a little bit.
The DPC upper division deaths. Getting he's actually only died 4 times. It's been, like you said, the cores that have been dying much more often.
Yeah, you know, not surprising, the 5 position player on the bottom 3 teams have the most deaths. Like, if you have a low death count on a 5 position, I don't actually think it's necessarily a good thing. Part of your job is to tank smoke ganks and make space, as Abed continues to make space for his cores.
Silence wearing off, the stun catches him, right clicks coming through yet again, the scream, the finish. It's gonna be crit that gets it, and Abed not too happy about that one, but still happy about the kill, I'm sure.
Kit's in mid, trying to find the kicker away from Abed.
It's not gonna happen. He's all over that one. Like, all right, like, stick around.
Abed just, yeah, he hugs in close. It's so hard to hit a split earth when they're on top of you because they can just circle your body. That was just like, oh, they're playing with their food. Evil geniuses, have mercy. This is truly evil.
Oh god, I'm gonna pass out. Oh jeez. That was really
first,
nice.
Abed gives him the do-si-do. Gives him, runs around in circles, and then Arteezy shows up. Oh man.
Well, okay, where are we at now? I mean, they're just anywhere they want to be. They're just waiting for the camp to spawn over here. Nobody's in the area, really. Pop an ulti going in. Abed and Crit pair together for another kill. Shoo! Pop an ulti, but they're broken. Stuff to lift up there as they try and take down Lies. Couple more hits should be enough for the kill. And it's going to be Crit that was the one that finds it. Shoo dropping yet again. 4 dead. Now eyes set on to the next tower. They're calling for the wait. They're waiting for one last hurrah, I feel like.
Yeah, what are we waiting for?
Ooh,
maybe the first ag, yeah, the first ags, yeah.
Right.
Who's getting there? I'm wondering, Lesh, I guess? Or Gyro go all in? No, that's a side gunner. You're not going physical damage, so yeah. You gotta give it to Lesh, I guess, for that.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Okay. Interesting.
I feel like they got okay Ags heroes, but they didn't get amazing Ag Scepter heroes this game. I guess, I mean, Gyro is definitely tier 1 as far as having a free Ags on a carry so that he can put 4.2k gold into another item, but It doesn't feel like they drafted perfectly around having an offlane now.
You know what? This is good. This is going to teach people that, you know, this is what happens when you go out offlane,
Yep.
you know? That's a good lesson for everybody here. As Arteezy, godlike, and, you know, the kill score has not really moved that much on the side of 5ManMidas over the last couple minutes.
No, it's not. 4 to 38.
Yeah.
We'll see how high it gets. And oh, we've entered that not so nice territory. The top 5 net worth heroes all on the same team.
Yep.
Not often you see that.
Abed coming to play cleanup here on a Kits. Does pop the diabolic stun. Is going to connect. Oh, Abed, what have you done? No, he's going to get away. Keep getting away with this here. Ooh, wait a minute though. Aikster, Yule Scepter. Oh my god, he's going for the finish. What a monster. Goes in for one last touch. The urn wears out. 90 HP, perfectly calculated. The Aegis is going to be reclaimed, and tier 3 towers being claimed as well.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, impressive showing from Evil Geniuses.
Has been killed.
Exactly what they want to do. They buy a smoke on Abed to get back into the action that much quicker.
Oh, outsold everything to get an Acceptor. I like it.
All right, let's see it.
Look at his net. He's at 600 net worth. Absolute beauty. This is what Dota is meant to be. This is how you play Dota these days.
All right, Lesh, go in. He's got the nihilism. They weren't prepared. They weren't prepared for the nihilism of
It's working.
Going in with the ulti, but the organ comes out afterwards. Ice. Is he gonna drop? No, he's getting away. Ice stopped the power shot at the end, and he's gonna live through it. They found one more kill, but it was on poor old Fly. So the Ag Scepter, it looked good for a moment, but it was only a moment as GG is called. And Evil Geniuses securing themselves that much further forward in Division 1 DPC.
Yeah. This out showing up on your next Overwatch case, viewers. Not sure how I'm going to vote on this one. It's either guilty or insufficient evidence. I'm undecided right now, but